Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday Mix. Today is the 10th of November. I'm actually recording this on Remembrance Sunday, hence I've just got the few poppy coins out and a poppy itself. But as you see this, tomorrow will be Remembrance Day itself, and obviously we can't forget all those people who gave their lives and lost their lives during the course of the World Wars. So we'll start off with a few coins I've actually received in my chains this week. The first one is a £1 coin, B coin, and that is dated 2023. And as we know, there's just over 10 million of those being minted for circulation. As well as that, I've got another £1 coin with a B on it, and this one is dated 2025. So at the minute we know there's just over 9 million that's been minted. Whether we get any more is anyone's guess. Now, the next thing is a bit of a rant, and this is on about Change Checker. Now, I've already mentioned to a few people that I was going to be doing a rant today, but basically I was under the impression that if you had a subscription service for the 50 pences, £2, £5, I mean, some people have a combination of one or all of them. I have all of them on the subscription service. I was led to believe that you had priority over other people, but apparently that is not the case. You're just guaranteed to get that coin. Now, with that in mind, the Snowman 50 pence was issued on the 14th of October. I got an email about a week or so later saying that they were still waiting for some stock to arrive. So I don't know whether that means they ran out of the initial stock or whether they were waiting for the first stock. Now, surely they should know how many people are on that subscription service. So if you want to say, for argument's sake, that there's 5,000 people are on the 50 pence ones, they should be ordering at least 5,000 plus a few more for those people who want to buy them separately, so they have all those in stock. Now, I didn't get an email till the 30th, I think it was, of October to say that my next delivery was going to be sent out on the 31st of October. Right, now bearing in mind the release date was the 14th. So anyway, what turned up on the 5th of November last week was this envelope. I mean, I have opened it, but look at the state of the envelope. Plus the sticker that Change Checker's put on it is all skew with. Inside, as well as the invoice, I've got a bit of bump. Got the card with the trading card as well, and that was it. No coin at all. So I had to ring them up straight away, and they said, oh, well, we're not getting another delivery in till the 7th of November. So anyway, I've checked the latest delivery or dispatch note, and I'm still not having the coin sent out as I speak. So when I'll get that is anyone's guess, but like I say, it's well over 3 weeks now. So anyway, I might as well do this trading card and see what we have. I'm just going to move the poppies up to the top end so I can rest on here and see what we have today. I've got another piece of, I think I've already got one of those. I know there are some people that need this one. So anyway, that is it for that bit of rant. So I don't know what Change Checker are doing, but I think they need to get their act in order a bit. Now, next thing is that a couple of our friends have sent me some coins. Apparently they'd found some coins in a cupboard, and they said, would you be interested in them? So anyway, I've got a few here, quite a few here. So it turns out that there was some Charles and Diana 5 crowns from 1981. There's a couple of those. There was 6 of the Silver Jubilees. Some were actually in in the initial packaging, because this one's from the TSB. I can remember getting them when I worked for the TSB many years ago. And then you've got a couple there from Barclays, which has just got the outline of the eagle rather than the blue one. So I think I had about 6 of those. I've also got these in here. There was a 1966 old 1 pence. Oh, sorry, 1 penny. It's not in the best of conditions, but I've already got that date anyway. Got 1965 Churchill crown, and those 2 Elizabeth II and Philip wedding anniversary, the 25th anniversary, 1947 to 72. These were actually in the annual sets as well. So there's 2 of those. There was a couple of the coronation crowns from 1953. The horse going on the horseback. They were 5 shillings, but it's classed as a crown. Then there was this one. Now this is actually from the Vatican, and it turns out that is a new country for me. Regarding Pope Paul VI, it was a 200 lira coin from 1978. It's got the numerals there. And on the other side, this is supposed to depict Jesus and some mountains. So Vatican City, 200 lira. It did have a mintage, this one, of 335,000. I mean, you might think it's rather low, but if you think about it, I think Vatican is the smallest country in the world. And the engraver for both the obverse and the reverse was Nicola Morelli, who was a male, by the way. And it's made of aluminium bronze, but like I said, it's a new coin, new country. There was also a 1951 Festival of Britain crown in very, very good condition. This is George the VI. Now this one wasn't a circulated coin, but it had a mintage of 1,983,500. It's made of copper nickel. The reverse design is done by Benedetto Pastrucci, and the obverse design was done by Thomas Humphrey Paget. So that's a nice one. There's a little bit of bump that came with it regarding the Festival of Britain. And it does have an edge inscription as well, which is Civium Industria Floret Civitas, and we've got the Latin of 1851 and 1951 either side, and that stands for "by the industry of its people the state flourishes." So that was very nice of our friends to send that. But the best one out of all of them was this one. I mean, they actually contacted us and said, how much do you think this one is worth? And I says, well, depending on condition, you're looking at probably about a minimum of £20. So it is a George V one, and it's 1935, the Rock and Horse crown, as it's known. But it is half silver, this one. Now, it had a mintage of 714,769, but according to New Mister, it was actually a circulating coin, and it celebrated the 25th, or the silver jubilee of George V being on the throne. The reverse designer was done by Percy Metcalfe. The obverse was done by Edgar Bertram McCannell. And we've got around the edge Decus et Titamen, which obviously you know as an ornament and a safeguard. And then we've got, not ammo, it says anno, Regni, and then in numerals 25, so that's the 25th year of reign. But what a fantastic looking coin that is. That's one I don't have. So again, a big thank you to our friends for that one. I think I'll just put it in there for now. Now I've also received from the Royal Mint this. Haven't opened it yet. And it is the latest in the Queen's Portrait series. So as I mentioned, I think it was last week, Gordon Summers, reverse designer, and he's doing all of the portraits, redesigning them. Again, around the outside, it's supposed to be a portrait of a queen. And then we've got the dates 1968 to 1984. So again, I won't be opening that one on camera. But my favourite portrait out of the 5. Now, I was going to be doing some more world coins, but as it turned out, the Royal Mint have released the commemorative mintage figures for 2023. So we're going to have a quick look through them. So I'm going to kick off with a £5 coin Mary Seacole, the trade packaging of 3,490 and the BU pack of 4,727. That's a total of 8,217. Next up is a Tolkien £2 trade packaging of 26,739 and the BU pack of 33,465. Now that is a total of 60,204. Then we've got the Flying Scotsman £2 trade packaging, 39,502. A BU pack of 16,678. And there's also a coin cover of 1,492, which is a total of 57,672. Then we've got Edward Jenner £2 trade packaging again, 15,498. The BU pack of 12,928, which was a total of 28,426. Then we've got the annual set. Now this is the annual commemorative set. All I can see on here is a BU pack of 31,446. Now I do have some from Change Checker, which would mean there was trade packaging ones as well, but it's not actually shown on these figures. Now this annual commemorative set does actually include the Tolkien, the Flying Scotsman and the NHS and Windrush 50 pences and the 75th birthday of King Charles III £5 coin. Actually, I've just realised there won't be any trade packaging mintage figures for the commemorative set because the coins were issued individually. So for the likes of Change Checker and that, they would have had the trade packaging individual coins so they could put it into their own personal commemorative sets. Then we have the definitive BU coin set. Now this is the one that had the privy mark behind the king's neck on the portraits. The trade packaging, there was 27,796. BU pack of 172,741. A total of 200,537. Next up is the loveliest £2 trade packaging of 12,421. BU pack of 10,353. Total of 22,774. Then we've got the Pride of England 2023 £5. That's commemorating the women's football team. Trade packaging of exactly 7,000 and a BU pack of 8,731, total of 15,731. Then we have the coronation of King Charles III 50 pence in BU. Now this is the one with the crowned portrait. Trade packaging was 92,620, a BU pack 92,841, total of 185,461. The £5 one that came along with it was trade packaging of 42,039, BU pack of 118,039, and a coin cover of 3,534, a total of 163,612. Then we have the NHS 50 pence. As I mentioned, this one is also included in the annual set, so that annual set figure would probably need to go on top of the one I'm about to give you. Trade packaging 40,998, a pack of 16,698, total of 57,696. Then we got Albus Dumbledore 50 pence from the Harry Potter range, BU trade packaging of 44,467, a BU pack of 29,205, total of 73,672. The Hogwarts School trade packaging of 43,550, BU pack 30,837, total of 74,387. Then we've got two James Bonds, one's from the 1960s £5 trade packaging, 5,483, BU pack of 11,232, total of 16,715. And the Bond of the 70s, £5 trade packaging, exactly 4,000, a BU pack of 10,229, total 14,229. Two more £5. These are from the Music Legends series. The Police £5 trade packaging, 4,499, BU pack of 5,700, total of 10,199. And the Shirley Bassey £5 trade packaging, 9,187, BU pack of 5,215, and a coin cover of 313, total of 14,715. Then we have the Myths and Legends £5 series. There was 3 coins here. King Arthur BU pack of trade packaging of 5,980, the pack 9,716, total of 15,696. Morgan Le Fay £5 trade packaging 4,500, the BU pack 6,338, total of 10,838. The Merlin £5 was 5,500 from trade packaging, the BU pack 8,602, which was 14,102. Next up, 2 of the Tudor Beasts. The Earl of Beaufort trade packaging 11,135, the pack 6,439, total of 17,574. And the Bull of Clarence in trade packaging 5,500. The BU pack was 10,142, total of 15,642. Then we've got 3 of the Star Wars series. Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine 50 pence, trade packaging 51,895, BU pack of 23,753. That had a total of 75,648. Then we had Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, trade packaging 49,986, the pack of 23,753, total of 73,739. R2-D2 and C3PO trade packaging 56,653, and the BU pack 27,591, total of 84,244. Then the 75th birthday of King Charles III £5 trade packaging 25,535, the BU pack 10,037, and the coin cover of 2,049. That has a total of 37,621. So a Lion Witch in the Wardrobe 50p, trade packaging 29,654, the BU pack of 12,080, a total of 41,734. And there's only 3 more to go. The Snowman 2023 50 pence, trade packaging 38,496, The BU pack, which had a Christmas card in it, was 19,415, total of 57,911. The Windrush 50p trade packaging, 47,774, so that would have been including the ones like Change Checker and other third parties would have got. The BU pack, 9,057, coin cover 973, that was a total of 57,804. And last but not least, Lunar Year of the Rabbit, £5. The trade packaging was 8,518. BU pack of 22,562, a total of 31,080. So that would indicate that the 2024 circulating mintage figures will be due fairly soon. However, I think most, if not all of them, will be zeros, because I think they'll all be uncirculated. And it'll be the first time since 1972 that no definitive coins have been issued for circulation. The nearest we came to it was in 2018, where it was just a £1 coin that went into circulation. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Big thank you for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday for another 50p hunt. But in the meantime, keep on hunting, enjoy yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.